How many times have you gone out for a picnic and used plastic utensils?
Or how many times can you think of when you used a plastic fork at school or at home because you didn't want to have to do the dishes afterwards, so you could just throw them away?
Well, we saw how much plastic is going wasted and just sitting in our oceans and landfills. Billions of plastic can be found in our oceans.
50% of the plastic we only use once and then we throw that away.
The average American throws away about 185 pounds of plastic per year. That's enough plastic to circle the earth 4 times.
40 billion plastic utensils are used in the U.S. alone yearly.
And on the newspaper side of it, U.S. businesses throw away 21 million tons of paper every year. Only 27% of newspaper produced in America is recycled.
Americans buy 62 million newspapers a year and throw out 44 million. That's a lot of newspaper going unused, and it's obviously a problem and one that can be fixed.
We thought that with the amount of plastic being thrown away and the amount of newspaper being thrown away, then why not switch the use and use less plastic and more of newspaper going unused? This is why we thought of making a spork. Essentially the fork and spoon in one out of newspaper so that we use less plastic for that everyday use.
To give a new use value to the old plastic fork by making a spork out of newspaper.
We did this by rolling, well first we cut out a thick stack of newspaper into a semi-fork shape, and then we rolled up the paper really tight to make the handle part of it. And then we got it wet so that it would moisten together and be hard. And then we took the middle part and we put a staple in it right at the tip of where the top and the handle go together. And then we got the top wet where the spork part is, and we formed it together. And then we got some Mod Podge and we painted the whole handle and then let it dry, and then we painted the whole top and let it dry, and then we put another coat on it to make it hard so that when the water from your mouth or whatever you're eating gets in contact with the spork, that it won't dissolve. And that's how we created this finished product that's a hard based spork made out of newspaper.
Our goal is to create enough sporks out of newspaper to replace the overuse and waste of plastic, specifically utensils.
So the next time you go to pull out the plastic fork for your family or event, a party, give the newspaper spork a try.